before I sit down and kind of meditate in this beautiful location in Brighton Beach, I thought I'd just talk about meditation from my perspective, how I feel about it and why I kind of got into it as well. I've kind of done an on-off meditation practice for multiple years, and I think everyone's done some form of meditation, whether it's before you go into a test, before you have a difficult conversation with someone, before you have an interview, before you do some event like performing in sports or music, whatever it is. I think everyone's trying to still their mind and calm their thoughts and trying to get the craziness out of it. And then probably about 12 years ago, I was noticing my nervous system was so much more dysregulated, and I was angry a lot, and I was kind of have uncontrollable bursts of kind of aggression, and just not physically towards people but towards myself, and also just out in the ether just because the frustration was huge. Unbeknownst to me, I have ADHD, and I have had it since I was probably born, and not understanding them thoughts, understanding why I was doing certain things, it was getting to the point where just so much chaos was happening. I really was trying to find that stillness. So I thought, right, I'm going to learn to meditate. And it took me a year of sitting down to meditate. I started with 5 minutes a day, and I'm going to put some of these practices that I did, because if you have a neurospicy head, I think it's very good for you to kind of sit down and try and calm your thoughts. You can't stop thoughts to still your mind, but you can practice to still the mind, like training a naughty puppy. Do you mean eventually that puppy's going to sit there by you after running around for a little? That's what your thoughts are like. So I sat down for 5 minutes every day, and I did that for probably about a month. And then when I did 5 minutes comfortably, I did 10 minutes. Probably did that for a couple of months, and then I built up to 15 minutes. I think I did 15 minutes for probably about 4 months, and then I went up to 20 minutes, and that was there for a couple of months. And then by the end of the year, I was doing a regular half-hour practice, which over the 12 years I've continued. For me, meditation is like playing a steady hand game, trying to get that silver ball in a hole, but you're in the back of a car on a cobble street. So you're trying to get that steady ball or a silver ball in the hole, and trying to still your thoughts and still your kind of calm your emotions and thought processes. And every now and then you go, oh, I'm not thinking. And because you've said you're not thinking, you are thinking, and you're not thinking, and then bout you out the hole again. And over time, and over these years I've been doing it, I can get still so much quicker. My reaction is so much better to every situation. Instead of like react, I'm like, right, breathe, let's think, let's react. How does this situation need a reaction from me, and what reaction am I going to give it, instead of just going and blowing off my head all the time. So meditation, out of all the practices I do on a daily basis, is the one thing I won't miss out. And I think it's really funny. Everyone thinks you need to kind of run and do fitness and do this and do that. I honestly think it starts with meditation. If you have a calm and peaceful head and peaceful emotional control, then everything else is peaceful. That is it, really. Right, peace, love. I'm going to meditate now.